Alright, we're back. Back to our regularly scheduled program, which is not scheduled, so a bit of an irony there. But just wanted to see if we could play music in the background without it being a problem, and it looks like it is not a problem. So, all is well, more or less. Alrighty. So, a bit of a recap of what happened. The heli came, and I was inside the fire station. I was in the fire station, taking it really, really slow. You know what I mean? Walked outside, heard some banging, you know, and it was a pretty close call. I think I dropped the generator right outside the fire station. I was driving around because I thought it was foggy. The heli came. My base was kind of surrounded, so I thought maybe I'll bring back a generator at the very least. But things have a funny way of working out, so I think it's going to be an interesting experience. But should probably get the tunes nice and low. Please let me know if the music is too quiet, if the game's too loud, if my voice is too loud, anything like that. We're about to get right into it. I had to hop the fence because there were too many zombies over there, but a lot of guns in these houses that I'm finding because of the mod vanilla firearms expansion. I have found repeaters. I have found an FN-FAL. I found a mini M14. A lot of interesting stuff I've been finding, but probably going to need to utilize a shotgun, clear out the fire station because it's not looking too good in there. I did find 2 boxes of shotgun shells along with a shotgun. I think it holds 4 rounds in the chamber. Door's stuck. I'm not seeing another open window. But goal overall is to get my base back, recover the file station. I was really one away from opening it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Nope. There we go. I hold my breath for house alarms every time. And I've already gotten jump scared twice before I started the recording, so maybe there'll be a 3rd jump scare. It's Project Zomboid. If I don't die, I'm gonna get scared at the very least. Do I have a can opener? I do. Got a dehydrated meat stick. Got an axe. I got a pretty good bug out bag here. I got some weapons, like a 1911. Got an M9, got a 1911, boxes of nail, hunter mags, metalworking mags. If I can get it back, it's not a big deal, but the second I shoot off that shotgun, they're all gonna come. So I just have to sort of take it slow, I think, you know? Can't just go in guns blazing. I mean, I could, but the odds of dying go up. You do that. I also found this Car Zone VHS tape, pretty neat, in one of these houses. A house alarm actually wouldn't be terrible because then it might lure the zombies away from my base. Maybe. What we call wishful thinking. We got sewing kit, toolbox, bleach. Maybe. Okay. A black digital watch, no alarm. Guitar, a big hiking bag, but I found this military backpack. What is in the back of that big hiking bag? Oh, it's a tank top. Like, what is that? Alarm clock. Vitamins. Sheet. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. A whole lot of garbage. Okay. What do we have here? An empty room. What do we have here? Zombie? No zombie. Empty shelf. Any funny guns in here, which I find a bit perplexing. Alrighty. Oh, fucking locked door. That's terrific. What's in this window? Oh, it's open. What we playing today? The real Ace Cayman. We are back with Project Zomboid. Some solo play. Have you ever played? Have you ever heard of the game? Because it's a good one. It's one of the top 3. To me. I mean, we're all entitled to our own opinions, but there's some good ones out there. This is one of them. It's made by the same people who worked on The Sims, so those beta blockers are going to come in handy, let me tell you. Because I didn't have any of those, and now that I do have some of those, shooting my gun off is going to be a lot easier. Heard of it, never planned it. I'm going to assume you met played there, but if you didn't, that's okay. Basically, the whole gist of it is survive by any means necessary. Power's going to shut off at some point. Electricity is going to shut off. That's the same thing. What I meant to say is, ooh, M14 battle rifle. Red dot, nylon, M14 magazine. Basically, the power is going to shut off and the water is going to shut off, so you have to get some long-term sustainability going. And mostly that means finding a generator, learning how to connect the generator if you don't pick the electrician as your occupation in the beginning. Ooh, another gun case. 44. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little gun marker on this, and then I'm gonna add a note here that says M14 and Eagle. Ooh. I should have started doing that with a shotgun, but now I can go back to the houses I've been in to find the shotgun. But they just released Build 42, huge update to the game. It's not in multiplayer yet. So I could technically, because I'm in single player, I could be playing on Build 42 right now. But because you can do Build 41 in multiplayer, I just keep it at build 41. It's a more stable experience, less buggy. But they need people to play their game to sort of work out the kinks, so I did play a little bit. There is some footage on my YouTube channel, but I can't even remember when this was. Probably back in when they first came out with build 42. Okay, propane tank is good, but I need a torch. Thought I already had a tank. Oh, look, zombies. So, the question becomes, do I use my machete or do I use my gun with some ammunition? Probably the latter. It shouldn't be a hard decision to make. If I start shooting it off, it might lure some zombies over here, but I don't know if it would lure the zombies at the fire station. It may. I don't know. I suppose there's only one way to find out. My aiming skill. It is almost at level 1. Terrific. I bet if I pulled out the GAT, let's see, 45s. Oh, it's already on my hip. Would you look at that? How convenient. What up, fellas? Who needs more than one magazine, really? Probably should reload my gun, eh? No reason I can't use the machete and the pistol. Got more coming. The Relays Gaming, how are you doing today? I didn't even think of asking. Should have been the first thing I asked. But you hit me with a question, so I was like, boom, I gotta respond. Gotta answer that question. I need to get on my ARC server today. Oh, okay, got it. I was also gonna ask, what are you up to today, you know? ARC, huh? With the dinosaurs? I haven't played that game in a very long time. Got a taco shell, got chocolate, fruit jam, granola bar. Good on the road food. Those granola bars gonna be nice. The fruit jam is nice, chocolate's nice. Pasta's heavy, but you're good though? That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're good. What are you gonna do on the ARC server? Is it dedicated? I'll try to only ask one question at a time. Sorry. That way I don't overwhelm you with questions, but it's like boom, 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 I got questions. I wanna know. Do I wanna know? I do wanna know. If this feeling flows both ways. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Pencil. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Foraging, mechanics, cooking. Rubber duck. Bandage. What's in here? A bandeau, leather gloves. I already have leather gloves. Pencil. Is there a zombie behind this door? No. First aid kit. What's in the first? Oh, one adhesive bandage. It's an unofficial server. Okay. Does that mean like people can only play when you're playing? That kind of thing? I mean, I don't know much about ARC servers, so that's kind of my question. And then follow up is, you know, is it just general chores? What's on the docket? Like for me, I should probably actually say what the goal is, which is recover fire station. Like, well, it's in the title of the stream, so I guess it's kind of self-explanatory, but recover home. There we go. Beautiful. beautiful. Funky little beat. Nah, people can join whenever as long as they have the password for the server. I'm probably gonna go find dinos to tame, then breed. Okay. What kind of dinosaur? Like flying ones, like tanks, like resource gatherers, exploration dinos. I don't know. What version of Ark? Is it like the base game of Ark, or is it like a certain like environment? Again, I don't you'll have to forgive me, I don't know a lot about the game. I'd probably have, how many hours do I have in that game? Not a lot. Not a lot of hours, but that could change. Ark survival evolved 30 hours. Okay, so I haven't put a lot into the game. I also have survival of the fittest. I have survival evolved and survival of the fittest. But there's some pretty beefy games. Okay, what can I eat out of my inventory? Probably just a granola bar. Yeah. We got a car. Ooh, and a broken fence. The zombies actually broke that fence. There were so many of them. Okay, we got another generator. That's good, that's good. Can't get in the house, though. Or I can't get in the garage. Smash! Remove broken glass. We're gonna hop through the window. Okay. I probably should remove this generator marker because that generator isn't there anymore. And I will. Oh, and that car is not there anymore. But there is a Jenny here. Make that marker a little bigger. That's too big. Like that. Boom. All of the above for dinos. And I'm doing Ark Survival Ascended on Ragnarok. Okay, cool. Ark Survival Ascended on Ragnarok. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. I did like the game. Hey, propane torch. I needed that. Duct tape. I don't need that, but if I'm gonna get my home back, I'm planning for the inevitable, you know? I'm gonna have to smash this one too. I swear. Zombie Jeebus. Okay, duct tape, plank, nails, empty gas can. I do have an empty gas can on me, so what I will do is I'll put this duct tape in here, this wood glue in here, these nails in here, because I don't need to be carrying all that shit, including the propane torch. Ball-peen hammer's a backup weapon, but saw, that's for disassembling your furniture. I have a couple thousand hours on it. Damn. Nice, dude. That's really... I think the only game I got a couple thousand hours on is... Well... I used to play on Xbox 360, and that didn't keep track of your hours on games. Or if it did, I didn't, like, keep track of that, you know? But I played a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops back in the day, in multiplayer. It's locked. Io de puta. Maybe the key would be in this house. Maybe. But, Rust? Don't know if you've heard of that game, if you've ever played it. I think I got like 1,500 hours on that, although I will be frank in admitting that only 500 of those hours are probably PvP. I probably spent a good 1,000 hours. I don't know, it might be split kind of down the middle. I mean, half the time you spend loading into the fucking game. But 1,500 on that game. I got like 800 on this game, 800 on Valheim. Mountain Blade Warband, I probably got about 1,500 hours on too. What else? I used to play Wizard 101 back in the day a fair bit, so I don't know how many hours I'd have on that, but that'd be worth looking into. Oh man, the best RuneScape track. Here we go, baby. M14 battle rifle again, but it needs a magazine to operate. Okay, dead wrong all over again. Empty jar, cooking, trapping, mechanics, first aid. Okay, not bad, not bad. A couple of thousand across Xbox and PC on both versions of Ark. Sick, brother, sick. Dedication, man, dedication. I'm trying to think, I did play Minecraft on my Xbox a little bit too. Skyrim I played a shit ton of. Fallout 3, I did get New Vegas on my Xbox, I think. Gears of War, played a lot of that. What else? Just a lot of miscellaneous games. Like Fable. I still remember Xbox when they would give you like a free game every 15 days. So you could end up like really making your library a lot bigger. Oh dude, that's the worst spot you could go. There's literally nowhere to go. I would hop in through here, but there's a staircase right there. I have no idea. Somebody might be on the other side of that staircase. Screwdriver, duct tape, garbage bag. I wonder if the front door's busted open. It's not. Is it even unlocked? It is. That may or may not be a good sign. In my opinion. Totally Cuddly on TikTok, thank you for following. Baby Goose, thank you for following. If you want to see more of the screen, feel free to head on over to the Purple app. You'll be able to accrue channel points. And you'll be able to use them to get me to do things like funny voices, working out, playing the piano, getting me to hydrate, stretch, what else? Yeah, mostly that. 50-50. Nope, no hassle long. And Bunny, hello, the music is interesting for Project Zomboid. The nice thing about RuneScape music is that it's copyright free. I'm gonna disappear for a second, I gotta take care of my doggos. Godspeed. You go take care of those dogs, give them pets for me. I'm gonna go ahead and spam some of my dog emojis in the chat so that you know that I am an avid dog supporter. Two of them are of the same dog. One of them's of my Aussie. Hey, fuck it, Aussie, mate. Alright, salad from cabbage. And salad from leek. And salad from cheese. Oh, and we got some fried chicken in a paper bag. You bet your ass I'm adding it to my fucking salad, mate. And look at that, we got a salad with -38 hunger. Chicken J's. Fruit jam and honey. There's some preservative food, carry with me. Mugs, kitchen knife, saucepan, chips, bouillon. Probably chocolate. And I'm still not a smoker. Blows my mind. You know what I mean? How many zombies have I killed? Nobody asked this question, but it's 405 zombies over 9 days. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I gotta go back and recover my fire station. Let's see. Sorted Client, Fitness Club on sit-ups, Cosa Nostra. Woodcraft episode 7 on stairs. Ye fucking hot. Dog Goblin 3. Back to the roots. That just sounds terrifying. Who would want to watch that? A dirty rag. Let's see, where's my salad? I can eat some of my salad. Hopefully no zombies eat me when I'm eating my salad. Okay, acoustic guitar. I said guitar. I hope you're happy. All my Canadians. Okay, M625 takes 45s. No ammo. Sandals, a red digital watch, a crossword, cologne, toothpaste, lipstick. That is the only way to say it. You are correct. You are correct. I feel like that's kind of on the nose, you know? Verb. End of discussion. Just like car, exactly, you know? If you're saying it any other way, you're saying it wrong. Alright, let's see. I think there was an M14 in there, it just didn't have a magazine. But I put an X on it. Did I even go in this house? I did. But I didn't see a key anywhere. It really bummed me out. Oh, and everything's locked? Wow. Alright. Disrespectful. Okay. I'm gonna scour once more for the car keys. Maybe they're in here. If not, we have to begin our electrical grind, where we disassemble things. Oh, and I have to find Mechanics Volume 1. I did find Mechanics Volume 1, and I put it on my bookshelf, and then the fucking zombies came. So, you know, now I have to find another mode of transportation, or hotwire a mode of transportation, but I can't do that without Mechanic Level 2. Okay, yeah, the M14 is right here. So I'll remove the marking here, put a gun, and then put a little note that says M14 no mag. Do. This game always interested me, but seems too hard. Baby Goose, I'm sorry I didn't see your message. I had closed out of the live chat and I didn't have it open. I'm so sorry. It is a very hard game, but that is why I believe it is one of the top 3 games. It's not even fully completed, and it's a good game. It's much like Valheim, equally good, equally challenging. Especially when you get to the late game, it gets fucking crazy hard. Like, I'm kind of procrastinating not beating the final boss in that game, but every time I play the game, I get a little closer. I get a little closer to getting better, all right? I have... how many hours I got? I have 735 hours in this game, and I'm still afraid to play it. I won't lie. Like, I can stream it on Twitch, and then it feels like I'm not playing alone. It's not like the odds are stacked against me. Kind of ADHD doesn't have to take over and I have to start like hyperfixating and freaking out and being like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. So, you know, I will put a little car marker too. Well, first I'm gonna kill this zombie. I heard him coming. Ah. Okay. Here we go. Full sailboat. You ever play DayZ? I feel like this is similar. I have played DayZ, I haven't given it a fair shot. This, to me, is not like DayZ because it's mostly PvE. You're the only person, there's no other players, there is multiplayer. And the game is so much better with multiplayer. So, Baby Goose, if you want to reinstall Zomboid and you want someone to play with, I'm your man. I'm a teacher. I teach people how to do archery. I teach people, I'm an online professor. I've taught in person before too. But like COVID meant I had to teach online and that gave me a skill set. Now I teach these online classes, asynchronous online classes. So I'm always teaching people. And this, has a very steep learning curve, right? Most games you have like a gradual whatever. Part of this game, its problem is that there's a lot you have to know and it doesn't really explain itself, much like DayZ in that regard. But you can tweak the sandbox settings. You can turn down the population for zombies. You can make it so the power never shuts off. You can enable multi-hit, so you can hit more than one zombie at a time. It's not like you just hit one zombie at a time and they keep coming at you. There's ways to make the game easier, but you have to know how. So if you stick around watching this, you will pick up on what you need to know, basically, on basic elements of survival. If you go to my YouTube channel, I have a whole, like, day-by-day series. Augustus Crow was his name. Forgive the video editing. I'm very new to, like, actually putting a video project together. But if you watch that, it'll also see, like, this is what I did. Day by day by day, I sort of, you know, took the game one day at a time. And that's all you have to do. Just one zombie kill at a time, one day at a time, one house alarm at a time, you know, one broken weapon at a time. There's ways of making the game easier to play. And part of making the game easier to play is playing with people. I didn't like DayZ. I don't like Rust because there's too many unpredictable elements. And with Zomboid, I feel like when you die, you're like, you know what? I deserve that. It didn't feel unfair. It didn't feel like, you know what? I could have run away because your base walking speed is faster than a zombie. But yeah, no, I'm assuming that you play DayZ. Are there any other games that you do play? And your name Baby Goose, did you just have a baby or something like that? I don't know. I like to know why people name themselves what they name themselves, because I'm a beef named Stew. It's not really like, I just like Johnny Cash, the musician, and I like to think I'm funny. Ooh, another propane torch. That's nice. Wire. Gas can. Extinguisher. I just heard somebody firing off a very powerful weapon. Which, if you ever watch Rust, that's what Spoon Kid would do. He hears gunfire and he immediately goes to it because he's like, well, that means that they got loot. That means that there's a play to be made there. And I played DayZ and I was decent at it, but damn, does it get tiring to play sometimes. It's just, it's kind of like Rust. You put in all that work, and for what? You know, like, you log back on, all your shit's gone, and you're like, why am I playing this game? Do I hate myself? You know, it's like, and that's why I switched over to just PvE servers on Rust, because it just got tiresome. So I wouldn't be surprised if some people turned to a different form of DayZ where they didn't even have PvP because they just got so sick of it. It's like, dude, I'm tired of getting raided, tired of people taking my shit because I have to have a job, you know what I mean? Unless you could sit in front of your computer for 8 hours a day, which, you know, that's what I'm doing, you know? Whether or not you attach some shame to that is entirely up to you. I try not to, because I'm getting paid to be here, you know? And you could get paid to be here too if you downloaded streaming software and, you know? I'm gonna play video games anyway. And I don't like playing video games alone, so if I can play on Twitch, it's like I can potentially play with everybody, anybody, you know? But the more you do something, the better you get at it. So that's the gist of it. What if I just put my axe? Yeah, I'm not going to need this axe for a while. My machete is looking pretty rough, though. So I am going to have to get a backup weapon at some point. And I might as well... Can I repair this? I can only repair it 17%. You know what? You're going in the shelves. I'm sorry. That's terrific. And you don't even need a weapon to kill zombies. You can literally shove them over and step on their head. And that's... Your feet don't run out of durability, just the shoes. So... First you have to shove them over. And that can be a problem, but... There's a hammer in here. Oh, dude, I just noticed the sound went out. The sound went out on the game, or the sound went out for, like, everything? I actually have to go to the bathroom, so Bunny says the sound is good over here. That happens to me when I try typing into somebody's chat. Can't hear the game. Are you speaking? That happens to me when I mute people's stream on accident. Like, I'm going to type in the chat and I press K, whatever the fuck it is, because I like paused or unpaused their stream or something like that. Will the Beast, goated name. Are you fucking kidding? That is hilarious. Can I get a shout out? I mean, I can't do it on the clock app, but what I can do is I'm gonna give you a golf clap, my guy. That Will the Beast is hilarious, and I really hate to do this to you, but I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna give you my peace sign, custom made. Not to brag. Took me 10 minutes on MS Paint, you know, so I will pee right back. Take this minute to stretch, take this minute to hydrate, which I'm going to do. If I'm peeing something out, I gotta take it back in. And I probably should let the horse out too. So, I will do those things and I will pee right back. Might be me, let me see. I hope so, baby goose. He couldn't hear me. Couldn't hear the game, couldn't hear me speaking. Will the Beast, can you hear me? He clearly can, because he said thanks, bro. So, something ain't fucking right here, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go outside, let the horse outside so he can graze, because it's 9:30. And I'm also going to go to the bathroom. So, take this time to stretch, do what you need to do. Will the Beast can here. All right, lovely. I will be back in 5 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves about Project Zomboid, how much of a good game it is. Will the Beast, have you played Project Zomboid? If you have, how many hours do you have? Do you play on PC or Xbox or PlayStation? What do you... tell me your hobbies, all that stuff. I don't know, but I will be back. I'll let the music play. That way y'all can get some passive background. Right. Alrighty. For those of you who stuck around, you're the goat. Ah. There we go. Like, sometimes my music just doesn't, sometimes the sound just doesn't work out of my right headphone. Thank you for the welcome back, Bunny. Of course, you're the goat. If you didn't know, if nobody told you, you're goated. Gypsy. Peace sign. Gotta get rid of the peace sign. I gotta tilt the camera up a little bit. Oh, Gypsy? Yeah. She is right there. You got to see a little bit of her. All right. Peace sign is gone. Anybody having musical requests? It doesn't have to be copyright free, but because I set up the VOD so that when you look at the Twitch VOD outside of the stream, you don't hear the music. So if there is something else you would like to hear, don't hesitate to ask. I might listen to Retribution when I go to take my bass back. Jack's salad. Is it because I'm tired? No, it's because I'm carrying too much shit. I thought the axe would be a good weapon, and it is a good weapon, but it's like, how many weapons can you use at one time? One. Yeah, I can find a book to read. Cooking, Volume 1, Volume 1, Volume 2. Nope. The Ace is back. Welcome back, the Ace. I actually had to leave, too. Funnily enough, I had to go let the horse out, so I hope the dogs are well. What kind of dogs? How many dogs? I hope you don't mind all the questions, but at some point, it's like, that's how I engage with people, you know? By asking questions. I'm just gonna eat the rest of the salad. Did I find anything else up here? I didn't think I did. Looked pretty not lame, tame. Looked pretty tame up here. Going in rooms I've already been in, you know? Classic. I didn't see anything though. 6 dogs! Holy, I have 2. One's a Beagle Hound mix, the other's an Australian Shepherd, and you can see emojis, or emotes for them on the purple app. You can't see them on the clock app. First is a German Shepherd Blue Heeler, second is a Husky German Shepherd, third is a Pomsky, and the last 3 are German Shepherd Blue Heeler Husky mixes. Goddamn. That's a lot of dogs. Hey yo, how much money you spend on dog food every month? Know what I'm saying? I am very happy that you have animals, though. I hope those animals make you happy. They bring you nothing but joy. I mean, that is the whole point, right? So what's the point? It's 4 a.m. And I didn't see a gun in this house. So I'm gonna mark this with an X. I'm gonna check these houses across the street. Marissa! What's up? How y'all doing? Shout out Marissa, guys. A fellow streamer. Do you know how to do shout outs, Marissa? I'm not trying to sound condescending, I promise. So, it's a command you type in your chat where you can shout people out. Join us in following VIP Marissa. How is China? Nobody's asking me to step on any more snails, I hope. That shit was weird, cuh. That shit was real weird, cuh. And, Bunny, I'm sorry. Bunny's like, oh god, I get nauseous every time you talk like that. And that's the point. Oh well, right? What are you gonna do, right? But yeah, 40 bucks. 40 bucks to step on a snail. Would you do it? Anybody else in the chat? You know, would you step on a snail for $40? Because if you are one of those people, I'm banning you. All right. There will be no snail steppers in the chat. It's like throwing out a line and hoping somebody bites and being like, I gotcha. But yeah. Got some salami, fresh strawberries. That's awful. I know, right? And they were like trying to guilt her too by being like, well, I can give my money to somebody else. And it's like, I don't care. Like, you really think I care? You know? I like putting them between my toes and then squishing them. All right, you're banned. You're banned. I'm putting you in timeout. All right. 10 minutes. 10-minute warning. No, I'm kidding. I know, right? That person was making me so uncomfortable. They were making me uncomfortable too. I wasn't even... That's how you know what I mean? They're not even, like, I'm not even the streamer and they're making me uncomfortable, you know? Banned, exactly. No fucking... I wouldn't even give them a warning. I'd be like, you're fucking weird. I'm banning you. Like, make another account and come back and say shit that isn't so weird, you know? There's a zombie behind that door. Ah! Did I scare anybody? Did anybody get jump scared? Even though I said, there's a zombie on this, and you probably heard him banging in there. Man, I gotta go watch my last Twitch VOD. Why, what happened? Did something happen? Dude, my last Twitch... Oh my god, it was crazy. It was yesterday, alright? And fucking 2 people just got in a bidding war over me. Level 4 hype train. I'm like, what the fuck is a hype train? I didn't even know. I have a lot of content I gotta go through as well. I'll tell you what, Ace, let's work out a deal. I go through your VODs, you go through my VODs, and then we'll just go through the comments and make a little timestamp, you know what I mean? I have like 3 or 4 moments to clip it. Do you clip them on the Purple app, or do you clip them anywhere else? Because I like to export my VOD to YouTube, and then I'll just do my edits on YouTube, because then I can make shorts out of them. Although, you can do the same thing on Twitch, right? When you make a highlight, just share that on YouTube, you know? Just share that. I was just sitting there eating pizza. Literally, I'm just sitting there like, you guys are fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful, but I'm like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, why me? What did I do? You know? Dubious was a fellow streamer, but Egg, I've seen him on TikTok before, and then he made his transition over to the Purple app, and then bada boom, you know? He's just giving me bits upon bits upon bits. Like, he donated 5 subs, Doobie donated 2, Doobie donated 755 bits, Egg donated 720, Storm donated 100. And it was like, it's like over 2,000. No, that's not right. It was only like 1,500 yesterday, but still crazy. I don't get it. But I guess I don't have to. You know, you're worth it, my guy. Hey, you know, if you say so, you know. On the Purple app, because I used to do that on my PC, but I no longer have any storage because this is a hand-me-down PC, and my dad, like, split the storage, so it's only on the main storage drive, so it's only like 400-something gigabytes, and all of it's already used up, and so I can't download my VODs. Okay, I used to do the same thing. I'd stream on Twitch. No, this was before Twitch. I used streaming software to record everything on my computer, and then what I did is I just used the footage, edited it, and then uploaded it to YouTube. Twitch makes it so much better because now I can just stream it online, and then I can take that footage and put it on YouTube, and it's like a cloud. It's just indefinite storage. Like, then I can take that VOD and download it from that onto my computer, or I just edit it on YouTube. Like, you can just go on your phone and go to a YouTube Shorts, and you can make a 1-minute snippet out of your VOD anywhere. You know what I mean? And that was my intention, but I'm just too lazy to sit down and actually, like, get out my phone and do that. Like, I did have to sit and pay attention to it, you know what I mean? And it's just, I get distracted by something else. and then it says the upload failed, and I'm like, all right. So a lot of content, I just need to go through it. So I would say put it on YouTube, and that way you don't have to worry about storage at all. But that's just me. It's your world. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. It is negative 11 degrees Celsius out here, guys. And that translates, I'll switch it back over to Fahrenheit. That translates to 10 degrees. Almost 11 degrees out here. Is it hard to watch yourself talk? Is it hard to watch yourself talk? For me, it is to listen to myself. There is a scientific reason for this. When you talk, you're actually producing vibrations in your whole entire skeletal system. And the reason that is because you actually feel something when you talk. All right, you'll feel vibrations through your chest, and if you really pay attention, you'll actually feel it like deep within your core. So I have a theory, like if you don't like to be touched, but you sort of like the sensation of touch, it's sort of like you like to talk. And I know that's pretty far-fetched, but it's like, that's my point, where it's, anyway, I'm getting distracted on a tangent here. Nobody likes to listen to themselves, because when you're hearing your own voice, it doesn't sound like you because you don't feel anything. So it's the same reason why you don't like to watch yourself, because you're used to looking at yourself in a mirror. So unless you flip the camera around, you don't like to look at yourself, you know, because it's not the same image you're used to seeing. So there is a reason. I usually make ARC YouTube shorts. I have a couple how to tame shorts. Those usually do really well. Yes. One of my most successful videos is actually Bunny throwing a spear at a wall at the Renaissance Fair. It got 22,000 views. It was crazy. And then one of my videos that I edited got like 2,200, but it was still a YouTube short. It was like a day in the life series, that kind of thing. That's an interesting theory. Yes. I got all kinds of interesting theories. Okay, my bad, I'm back. Was deaf me. All right, baby goose. I'm glad to know that you can actually hear me now. That it was definitely you, you know. But I also have a theory, like if I was a communication, if I went to go back in communication school, I would have a theory. It's called intentions and interpretations. When we communicate, we intend something. We're trying to do something, right? I'm trying to inform, I'm trying to entertain, I'm trying to yap, I'm just trying to whatever, you know? You don't know what my intention is. There's a million ways you can interpret my intention. What's more valid? Your interpretation or my intention? Like, is it my meaning well that matters, or is it your interpretation of what I said that matters? You know what I mean? So my best two shorts go up to 2K views. Awesome, dude. No, that's really good. Like anything that's not just nothing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of shorts that I make, it's just, there's just nothing. It's like I'm just rolling the dice, whether or not it's going to get any engagement or not. Especially ones where I put a little bit more work in others. But no one will ever know what you're thinking exactly unless you tell them. But I can lie. People lie all the time. And that's where the theory becomes more interesting, because you have to think about deception. You have to think about body language. You have to think about like, well, I wasn't trying to make you uncomfortable. And it's like, I don't fucking care. You made me uncomfortable, right? Like whatever your intention was is irrelevant, right? Because it's my interpretation. And it's like, but that's kind of selfish, right? To say that my intention is completely dog shit to you. Like it doesn't matter what I'm trying to do, even if my intentions are nothing but the purest. So I feel like it would be a lot to take in, but I have my whole thesis on here too. If you want, when I was in grad school, if you want to read my thesis for grad school, all 88 pages of my research, you can do that. You go right ahead. It's right there. And if the link is expired, motherfucker, never mind. Don't click on that link. It doesn't do anything. I lied to you. Stand by. I had to like scrub all identifiers, so that is why it doesn't look the way it should. Let's see, channel, and then I have to pause that or mute it. Probably just pause it. Ooh, one more follower to our follower goal. Noise. My thesis. The link is expired. Okay, hold on. Can I just put this into a Google Doc? I might be able to just put it into a Google Doc. right, hold on. We're getting there. We're cooking. Good things come to those who wait. And y'all are gonna have to wait. Hopefully not that long, because I don't think I edited the file too long ago. And I moved that out of my way too, so I could actually see what's happening. This is for come on, where are you at? Okay. All right. Okay. I shouldn't have any identifiers on here, but the last time I modified this was 12/8/2024. Well, probably when I was trying to take all my identifying stuff off of it. How would I go about? Okay, I think I'm just gonna save a copy to my PC. This is for Twitch. Lol. This PC, new volume. I don't know. Teaching folder, I guess. I'll put it there. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to go search my last VOD through before tomorrow because I'm streaming again tomorrow. Okay, cool. Are you going to stream more ARK? Hmm. Hmm. It's a pretty big document. Upload your document to share it. Oh boy. No, no, not Stream Manager. That's not what I wanted to do. Home, right? Or would it be under probably just gonna have to fix it later because I feel like I'm killing my engagement right now. Wait a minute. Unfortunately, I have to go. My data plan is pretty limited, but it was nice chatting for a bit. Yes. Thank you, Marissa. Sorry that the end turned into me trying to fix things, but hopefully I will see you again. Have a great day. Yes, like Bunny said. Like, should I just turn it into a Google Doc? You know, that might be the way to go. And then that would just be the way people to upload it to Google Drive, and then open it with Google Docs to convert it. That's not gonna work. That's why it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna get stuck in a loop. I mean, I guess I could just upload it as a PDF, right? No valid email accounts are configured. Oh boy. All right, hold on. Google Drive. I think that'll be a much better use of my resources here. No problem at all. See you next time. All right, Marissa. Thank you. All right. New file upload. And then I can go to teaching folder, grab that thesis for Twitch lol. Just upload complete. Anyone with the link? The about page. It's like, that's what I was trying to find. Okay. My thesis edit. Wait a minute. Logs? Integrations? No, what is it? Commands. That's what it is. Discord thesis. Edit that. Update. And wasn't the Discord link busted too? Don't I like need a new version of that? Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Invite people. Skrrr. Thank you. Okay. I think, but did that not even update? Is it the same? See if that worked. Oh God, what am I doing? There we go. It's not playing on Twitch. Strange. Okay. I think I know why. Because my sound alerts. I think I know why. I'm pretty sure it's because the source of the sound alerts is going through my computer, not through YouTube and not through Twitch. Shit. Do that. Fudge. Did you see what I said I was going to play on stream? I don't think I did. Outlast Trials, sorry. Because of the very few amount of streamers and the very few amount of viewers, I'm going to get easily spotted. Okay. Outlast Trials. Okay. What can you tell me about that game? Is it just survival? Is it, that's weird. It should play. Wait a minute. Maybe that was why. Okay, let me try it again. Let me know if you do not hear this. It's on a fucking cooldown. Okay, never mind. It's a cooperative horror game where you go into these places called trials and you have to do tasks and you have to make it back from where you entered, kind of deal. I'm not too great when it comes to explaining games. That was a pretty good explanation. Cooperative horror game? I mean, yeah, you did it in 3 words, you know? Okay. Huh. Cooperative horror. Kind of like Dead by Daylight. I don't play a lot of those games, so you'll have to forgive me there. Reactives, mic, Discord, audio output, YouTube, game audio, game capture, window capture, square. Let me try playing no sound alert. Let me know if this doesn't come through. Well, it's doubled up again, though. Nope, nothing. Mm-hmm. It even doubled up for me, too. I don't know. I mean, I do know why. But then I might fuck up everything else. So bro, this is taking way too long. Control audio via OBS button, make sure it's set to monitor and output so both you and chat can hear it. Maybe that was all I needed to do. Set this extension as a separate audio source. I wouldn't worry about it right now. Yeah, I mean, I do kind of have other stuff to worry about. Or do I just turn off sound alerts? You know what I mean? And just say, oh, no sound alerts. Or, Jesus, I don't know. Okay, hold on. That might have been all I needed to do. Click a button.
I've just started this calypso. It is fucking minging. Paradise Punch Lemonade. It is fucking minging. Suck your dad. It's minging. It's fucking minging.
Wait, no. It worked. Okay, so you did hear it. I didn't hear it, but you heard it. Okay, now I hear it too. Is this still echoing? I didn't hear any echo, but that might have been why. It's good now. Okay, so no echo. Figured it out. And there's only one way to find out if this works. It should work. I mean, it works for me, but that's because I wrote the fucking thing. You know, of course it's gonna work for me. But it says anyone who has the link in access, no sign-in required. Anyone who has the link in access. Okay, so that should be able to pull up your Twitch. Thesis. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. All right. This one's for you, Bunny. So it's Dead by Daylight, but the gore is set to like 1,000 and extremely more terrifying. No thanks. I don't even like to play horror games in and of themselves. Ugh. Kind of. Ugh. Not a fan of the horror genre. Which I know I say that as I'm playing Project Zomboid, but still. Got this one. Got him. I don't think there's gonna be anything in this house. Maybe a zombie. Nice. It's more terrifying the harder the difficulty you put it on. If you're playing standard, it's not too bad. After a few games with friends, it's just kind of a funny mess on standard, but once you start increasing, it starts to get a little stressful. I gotcha. Sweet. So... why am I carrying cigarettes? I don't even need to smoke. I'm just so used to doing it. It's like, what? Wrapped around your finger, my twisted in your hair. This is the house I spawned in, yo. Man, things really came full circle. Propane tank, pipe, gas cans. Oh, don't climb through. This house is fucking empty. So this is the house I spawned in. Nothing in this house. I guess I'll keep working my way back. I think I really don't want to use guns because it's just going to attract more attention than I can handle. Like, it's already more than I can handle playing by myself, but... Thank you for the song. Of course! Thanks for being in my Twitch chat. You're like, of course. There's zombies. There's 4 more, but they're not coming over. Why would the door... This is a complete shitbox, dude. Why would it be locked? You know what? Smokes. No key. No key. What up? Anytime. Except when you're driving down here. Then don't. Because that's unsafe. I mean, it's okay to say hello, but yeah. Don't be staring at it, you know? First try. Tomato. I think I might make a corn salad from leek. From corn. Distracted driving is never a good thing. Yeah. You remember that. Alright? I'll expect you to remember that. Distracted driving. No bueno. Gotta put some canned tomato on here. What else? More canned tomato on here. Anything else? I don't think I can add anything else. I think it's full. I already have canned corn, potato, spaghetti, tuna. Can I put canned tuna on a salad? Nope. Well, it's also full of ingredients, probably. I put 6 ingredients in there. I think that's the max. After this Friday, I'm going to start streaming from Saturday till Halloween. As to do the day of Halloween, I'm taking a small break from streaming because I'm going to be doing a week long of streaming, playing horror games all week long. Nice. I definitely think it's important to balance, you know, taking breaks and not taking breaks. Because if you take too long of a break, people won't come back. They'll be like, oh, I thought you died. Of course, that hasn't happened to me. I haven't really, like... I've taken, like, a... probably longer than a 2-week-long break. Maybe. Maybe. I think I don't know. 2 weeks to be exact. Gotcha. Ah, that zombie scared me. They weren't even in my face and they scared me, dude. Ooh, it's terrifying. The longest I've taken is probably about 2 weeks, but I think that's because I had a very busy week. Got it. Okay. Sorry. I read that message. I didn't read the message before that. Or I didn't read that message. These trees are really moving. Trees can be a little, hit or miss. Like, they hide the zombies. They can obscure your vision too. Like, it'll obscure the zombies' vision, as in they can't see you, but then you can't see them until they're all up in your face. Like, I'd rather not start chopping trees so that I can see, because I do have to go around the fence. I mean, do I? I could hop over just the same way I did hop. Once I hop over, I'm over. Then I run the risk of killing too many zombies, then I gotta hop back over the fence again. I mean, I don't see any. I see one. I'm gonna let you know. You're out of sight. Oh, no. Okay, shotgun. You want alone, you can boogie on down, boogie down, boogie on down, the boogie down, boogie on down, the boogie down, boogie on down, on down. Let's groove tonight. I'm gonna go pee, and then I think we're gonna try to take the base back with a shotgun. And if I die, so be it. Ooh. Gotta drink some water too. Alright. Now, what are we gonna do? Might as well get rid of the sign. There are not a lot of zombies out here. Not as many as I thought there would be. It was a swarm, dude. Oh, okay. I thought they were inside. I'm like, that shouldn't be possible. Because I would see something on the, damage on the barricades, you know? Like, my barricades should be just stripped completely clean. But they're not. Garage doors are still there. I worry about corpse sickness, though. There's a lot of dead bodies around my base. I'd have to go move somewhere else for a little while. Or burn them, you know, but then I think I'm actually going to get sick being around all the dead bodies. Okay. Okay, they're all in the field over there. Okay. Huh. That was surprisingly uneventful. Shouldn't be any zombies in here. Huh. How about that? Okay, well, guess I'll start putting stuff away. Oh no, I'm gonna read mechanics. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I've been wanting to do that. I need to start disassembling electrical components too, but I can go somewhere to do that. I definitely expected way more zombies, right? Like, well, I played it up like there were a lot more, and there were a lot more when I left. But I literally, my car stalled right in front of them. I got out and I didn't think I was gonna make it. I had a fucking generator sitting in my hands, so I had to drop the generator on the ground right outside my base. And I just fucking leg it, and I jumped over the fence. That's what I did. But yeah, they were there this morning, so I'm sure they're still there. It's just I have to be. Wait, Car Zone episode 1, tire maintenance. That's really good. Annotated map. Non-perishables I can put away. Put all my cigarettes away too, because why am I carrying them around? Honey. What can I say except you're welcome? Ooh, I even had a salad in here already? Damn. Maybe I take both salads out and just start swinging? Start killing zombies over there? I got the shotgun. Why not? Because I said I was going to read mechanics, that's why, you know? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Anyway. Shoo-ba-de-doo, bye, shoo-ba-de-doo. Shoo-ba-de-doo-doo-doo-doo. Shoo-ba-de-doo. Ooh. Shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo do 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 do, shoo-ba-de-doo do 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 do, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, shoo-ba-de-doo bop, ba-de-doo, shoo-ba-de-doo, shoo-ba-de-doo, shoo-ba-de-doo. Doobody doo, body doo, body doo. Shoobity bop, 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 bop a doo. Shoobity bop, 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 bop a doo. Shoobity bop, 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 bop a doo. Shibbity bop, shibbity bop, shibbity doo. Shooby bop, shooby bop, shooby doo. Anyway. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you. And if you ever want to see me again, I would understand. Why don't we just listen to that song? Isn't it called Jumper? Oops. Sing. I sing a secret pain. You know you don't belong. And I know has got a reason to say you could put the past away. Wish could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And you could put the past away. Could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And I guess I should try it with a plank first. Bro, I said I was gonna read mechanics. And what am I doing? Hey, we building a wooden floor. Hey, it's another wooden floor. Passed away. But don't walk there. Don't walk there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're thinking of walking there, don't walk there. Because, well, there's a reason you shouldn't walk there. You know the right reason? That reason is because if you walk there, you will fall through the floor and you will die. So, we're gonna do, because if I right click, walk to, see the red tiles? Can't walk there. Can only walk in the green tiles, so I have to build one here and one here, right? Here, here, or here and here, right? And then I'm up against the wall here. But yeah, carpentry, wooden floor, right there. Boom, bada boom. And then to ensure that I don't fall off, I can take a fence, put it right there. Boom. Walk to. Look at that. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Let's see. Carpentry. Why don't I just play that? Safe and sound. Alrighty then. We now have a walkable area up here. I just can't walk on certain tiles. Like, not the tiles on the edges here. I'm tempted to even walk over here because I can't even can see. Making me nervous. Anyway. Gonna go inside. Eat some salad. Some ensalada. Your music is louder than you. I don't know if you can tell or not. Yeah, I had a feeling, so I turned it down a little bit. I will go ahead and go into YouTube and crank it down 10 decibels. That should be a lot better. And thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, Bunny. Alrighty, we're gonna listen to Willie Nelson. Not a baby. Why would I want to baby? Baby gurgling? More kid-focused services. That's nice. More childhood. Let me know if that's too quiet. I'm enjoying the new dinos on Ark. What kind of dinosaurs? Give me an example. Let her get the best of me, Bunny. Don't ever let me start feeling lonely. If I ever needed you, Bunny, you know now I really do, Bunny. like the new Mega Raptor. A big raptor, I would assume. I cry at the least little thing. Funny. And I'll die if you mention her name. Buddy. Me, buddy. Stay with me, buddy. Let's don't let her get away with it. Bunny. Star. Let's talk about things as they were. Bunny. Or I got mixed up with her. Laugh with me, buddy. Just with me, buddy. Let's don't let her get the best of me, buddy. Star. All right. Thanks, Willie Nelson. Who's next? Ooh, Guy Mitchell. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number. Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. It's the day my world will end. Not a big raptor, this was an actual creature. It looks like it's more closely related to the Therizino, but this dino has an interesting twist to it. It is stronger when it's alone. Interesting. So, like, if there's other dinosaurs around it, does it matter if they're raptors or not? Or, like, it's just any dinosaur makes it weaker? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I'm tired. If it's around other Megaraptors, it gets weaker damage-wise. Other Megaraptors, it gets weaker. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I missed a word. A very important word in that sense. Me said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful arms I waited for you, knocked on the door. You must have lost your way. I hear him out there. Oh, they're over there by the fence. No, no, they're standing. They are beating on the barricade. Okay. Time to nut up or shut up, I guess. So much for mechanics. It's quite the literal definition of a lone wolf. You can have more than one around, but if they're so close together, they just get really weak, and it's also the only creature to have this kind of buff to be weaker when it's with the same creature of its kind, but stronger when it's alone. That is a very interesting concept. I feel like it's kind of nice, though, because it's like, it's not like it knows. It's not like the game knows you're going to become overwhelmed, but it makes it kind of like more bearable because it's like, okay, we'll back up a bit, you know, I'll take it easy, you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. Let's do this! Get away from my fucking house. I ain't playing. I ain't playing, zombies. You get your asses out here. I'm sick of this shit. Everybody sing it now. BRB, alright, bunny. Hopefully I don't die. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. 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 Whoa. 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 How do the zombies work? Are there more at night and less during the day, or what? No, it's a pretty static number. It's just they're attracted to noise, and there's a helicopter that comes at some point. I need to get out of the dark. Or they rip a hole in my base. And I'm about to blow up. Kill them all! I kind of like it, that kind of game mechanic zombies, where there's more at night, and they're less active during the day. I like it too. There's an incentive to stay inside at night. I feel like the game just provides that incentive by being like, you can't fucking see. So, don't bother. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat fully. I'm a little distracted. But that's okay. I don't mind a distraction. Distract me from the reality of my situation, you know? Just trying to clean up. The problem is you have to stand still when you're shooting. Because if you try to move and shoot, it just doesn't, you know, work as well as if you were standing still. Ah, they broke one of my doors. Son of a... Oh, streetlights just came off. That's nice. Okay, fucking suit. I'm not panicked. You're panicked. Okay, so I think they are in my house. It's alright, though. You just gotta move and shoot, move and shoot. Guys, can you stop beating on my doors? Please? Nope, they're not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. See a zombie there. Making sure I don't back into him. Probably should have gotten the one that was closest to me. You know what? No, I'm killing these fucking zombies. I don't want to lose my garage door. I can't build a garage door. I'd have to build a wooden double door, and I need 7 carpentry skill, which I don't have. They just keep coming. Alright, though. I got plenty of ammo for you bitches. Just don't get greedy. Rule number 1. Don't get greedy. Maybe I'll slow him down. I'll hop over the fence. Or they could just break the fence, too. That's always a possibility. And I don't know how open the field is, so I should really be more careful. You just gotta make sure that when you're walking behind you, zombies aren't creeping up behind you, because I've literally lost a character like that in this field using this same method. Luring zombies with a shotgun. I think I might have used a Molotov for that method too, though, to be fair. The number is going down, though. Slowly. Although it's kind of a, it's a weird phenomenon where it's like, the more you shoot the gun, the more zombies are going to show up. So, it's kind of a catch-22. But they gotta run out eventually, right? Eventually, Rosewood has to run out of zombies at some point. It's just, it's gotta happen. We got a zombie on the fence here. Be able to take him out with my hammer. Or I could suck ass. Not in a good way. This is why we just go back to a shotgun. It's a tool. Use the tool. Use the tools provided. That's how you get your aiming skill up really good too, because if you try using just a single shot weapon, nah. Could have at least stuffed a salad in my backpack or something, but no. It's alright, guys. I'll get to you. In due time, in due time. I'm back. Welcome back. My aiming skill has exponentially improved. Get back! Get back! Blech. I think... Did I get him? I got him. Holy Jeebus. That's a lot of dead zombies. And there's still more inside, I think. I have to go eat something. Because my door's broken. Which means there's probably a zombie in here. In all likelihood. And that window's broken too. Wait. No, this window. This window's broken. I had barricades there, but they all broke. Okay, there's nobody in here. I highly doubt they'd be upstairs, but I'm not taking any chances. They could have just broken my door and then got so distracted by what was happening that they were just like, you know what, screw it. But all in all, I only lost a door, which I'm pretty happy with. So how many zombies have I killed? 554. So I think I've killed like 150 in that span just now, because I'm pretty sure when I started it was only like 400 maybe. So, vegetable salad. Eat half. Goated. Thank you so much. It was not easy. I got a little sweaty. Not gonna lie, my left hand is a little sweaty. So, I need to grab the axe and cut down some more trees, I think, so I can fix my door. I could also disassemble stuff in here, but I think I need that door more than anything. I already have an axe back here. I already have a saw back here. So I'll attach this to my back. And the shotgun and all of the shells are gonna go in this locker. Excuse me. Brooklyn! Your money I'm taking. Live. No sleep till. To Brooklyn! No! Sleep till Rosewood! Sleep! Brooklyn! So right now I'm fairly heavy, right? But if I eat this ham, I won't be. Boom. Because my tummy's full, and that gives me the extra oomph I need to get over that fence. Boom. That's how you break Project Zomboid, folks. To Brooklyn! You know? I also don't think I have any hinges or knobs, so I'm gonna have to go inside and disassemble using a screwdriver and a hammer. It stinks around here. Stinky. So I'm gonna grab a saw, put the axe away. Put the axe away. Grab a saw. Who could have saw that coming? Anyway. I'm gonna disassemble this door. No, I need a screwdriver. What a fucker. I'll use this one. Yeah. Alrighty then. Disassemble door. Okay. It's Minky Ninja High School. Need another hinge. Well, there we go, another hinge. Okay. Gave up on love, fucking with them heartbreakers, but he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. He was. I need 4 planks. Wow, I had the hinges and knobs right here. Wow. And one on the side. You right. What you doing tonight? No judgment, I got. Oh, that is annoying though, isn't it? Doesn't that just bother your OCD? Like, the other door swung out. Wait a minute, hold on. I might be able to fix that. Rotate. Can I rotate a door? No, I can't. Nope. Oh, that's it. It is what it is. Wabi sabi. You know? Beauty in imperfection. Oh, wait a minute. Fucking hole in my wall. I'm about to be out of nails. Alright. I think I might have lost another barricade somewhere. Here. There it is. And I just have just enough nails to do this too, so boom. God, it's a lot of firefighters. Jesus. I don't want to get corpse sickness. I better get out of here. I'll take this 4 log stack upstairs, and I have 2 sheet rope. I don't have any more nails, otherwise I would... Paper clips and screws, that's all I got. Unless they're somewhere else, and I'm just not looking. Welder mask, leaf rake shovel, axe, baseball bat, hammer, nope, nothing. Away. I'm just warm and fuzzy with a little bit of latency. I went to the doctor. This is what he said. Oh my god. How are you not dead? I'm afraid it's far too late. Hey doctor, can you take my temperature real quick? You're 1,000,000 degrees, but you're still cool as shit. Can you dig it? I'm flying too fast, a little too close to the sun. Now ready for a limb flight in lo-fi. This song is a banger and has been hidden from me for 5 years. Hello, Doobie. I see through the walls, cause my vision's 8-bit X-ray. My doctor. I'm acutely aware, Doc. We'll listen to that right after this. Hey, doctor, can you take my doubting in my seat? Your vibe's so laid back, you make gravity weak. Can you dig it? I dig it. By the hero known as Lo-Fi. Smart. Not bad, more like city pop, Tokyo traffic on a rainy day. TV, and this is what it said. Supervillain trying to make a stand. Oh. And no one is dope enough to find me back. Lay down and accept your fate. Oh shit. Hey bad guy, do I have to harsh your buzz real quick? I prefer not to hit. Can you dig? I dig it. I can't make an omelet without a spoon. Okay, so spoon is on the docket. And not just that, for a classic double chorus fade out. It's lo-fi. He's pulling out the chroma chord in the finale. All right, here we go, Doobie. Scoochie Boochie. Oh, that was smooth. I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up. Ooh. That's too good. That was too good. You really been sleeping on this whole time, Doobie, and you never shit. Quality over quantity. $35. Dude, this is a banger. Fucking understatement. Guys, if you aren't subscribed, or if you aren't following Dubious Rex, you gotta fucking do it. Alright? The GOAT. Oh, stop. Well, that's awkward. Oh, hush, Mr. Bird. I'm making a hit. I do raps. I'm subscribing. 37K is criminally underrated. Bruh. Too good. Too fucking good. This one's for you, Doobie. And for you, Bunny. In case nobody told you today. You're special. In case nobody told you. Talking about something I posted in a video. This dude's fucking great. Dubious is. Hi, Jethro. Would you like to go out? Would you like to go afuera? Alright, I gotta let the doggo outside-o. So I'm gonna sit and read mechanics. I probably should put this in my thing so I don't dehydrate, though. In case nobody told you today, you're special. Ah, yes, I'm gonna take you outside. Do be licking windows, so I guess I am special. I do be licking windows. Any crown eaters in the chat, you know? Oh, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna go outside. Sorry, I shouldn't have hit the microphone, but, you know, oh well. What? already. Bye, bye, bye. Are you saying you want to hear NSYNC? Backstreet Boys? Who is that? It's NSYNC. Oh, do I really need the official video? No, I don't. That song has been in my head for a few days now. I literally only just heard it because the YouTube algorithm gave it to me. Well, thank God for them, you know? Use something else like apple butter. The purple ones, though. I do PG-13 things to jars of mayonnaise. Who hasn't? You know? I don't have sex. I do PG-13 things to jars of mayonnaise. But don't tell Bunny, because if she knew, she would never talk to me again. You know, if she knew that that's what I did. So it's like, you know, she's here, right? She never. Well, she said BRB, so maybe I am safe, unless she watches the VOD, or unless somebody clips what I just said. I might be in trouble. Ain't no lie, ba ba ba. Jiminy Clitoris was a crazy rhyme. And I'm glad it was there. It ain't no lie, ba ba ba. Oh. Good reason, baby, come on. God. And just like that, level 2 mechanics. Now, I need to read electrical level 1 and disassemble a fuck ton of watches. I feel like I'm bored. Ain't no lie, bye bye bye. Oh, oh, oh. Thanks for the song recommendation, Doobie. Even if you didn't intentionally mean to suggest that song, I'm still happy you recommended it. For two. Have you noticed in Ashlands that you can't drop certain structures when you mine underneath them? Giant stone arches won't drop when I mine out both sides. I have not had that happen. I always have lava blobs do it. I'll have a Morgan just go rip through it, or I'll have a lava blob blow it up, but if it's not holding anything underneath of it, it should break. So yeah, I never mind though. So that's, I don't know. I don't even use, we can't even use a stone cutter because it doesn't recognize them as pieces, I don't think. I think it recognizes them as like a different thing altogether. But I haven't had that happen before, so I don't know. It's an interesting phenomena you got going on there, Doobie. Let's see. Yes. Electrician. There's literally nothing in my backpack, which is nice. I do need more nails. But if I do the electricity grind, then I can hotwire cars, and then I'm not just sort of stuck with the shitty shitmobile that I do have. I could also try to set up the generator somewhere in the middle of the base, kind of. I worry if I put it in the like far back here that it's not gonna like connect to everything, and I'm afraid that when I have set it up over above the garage up here, that's an interesting phenomenon. Phenomena do. Precisely. But here's the generator. Generator. Walk 2. Like I've dropped it right here, and this connects in a 20 tile radius. That's the problem. You know, it's being fun being in here, but I gotta get going now. All right, Ace, are you gonna go stream now? I take it, or something of the like. But I appreciate you hanging out. You know, you have a good one. Take care. Give you a shout out too. Why not? That's a lot I gotta type though, so I'd rather copy that name. There we go. Control C. I'm gonna have to be ending the stream soon eventually too, so I'll check on Twitch, see who's streaming. I'm gonna go relax and babysit my dogs. Okay, got it. Well, you enjoy that, you know? He's got 6 dogs, Doobie. 6! I don't know if you'd be able to scroll back in the chat and see the message of him describing all of his dogs, but it was a lot. Cooperative horror. I think he was talking about it before that. Outlast Trials. We were talking about YouTube Shorts. There it is. I just pinned the message. It'll be there for 20 minutes. You get to see the dogs that he has. Am I rating now? No, I'm not rating now. I probably should be soon though, because I didn't end up going. I told you this. I didn't end up going to my grandma's yesterday. So my brother and my sister-in-law are gonna go over, and my grandma are gonna go over to my dad's house. They're gonna have dinner over there, and I'm gonna go over there and spend time with them. But they're gonna be there at 1 o'clock. Right now it's 11:30, so I should leave no later than 12:30, I would think, to be there at 1 o'clock by the time they get there. But yeah, so I should get going soon. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have a definitive, you know what I mean? But look at all the zombies I've killed, Doobie. They were trying to break my shit. I didn't have a choice, you know? AFK BRB, alright, cool. Welcome back. Did you hear me ask about, or did you hear me say, look at all the zombies I've killed? Because I've killed a lot of zombies. Kind of afraid to step outside because of corpse sickness. If you spend too much time around dead bodies, you get sick. Negative. Alright, I will show you in just a second. I gotta go get some nails and such, so I gotta run some errands in Project Zomboid. Have you finished running those errands? Yes, SpongeBob, I have finished running those errands. Maybe I just open up a can of something. Oh lordy. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I might just eat some honey. No, I'll eat a bag of chips. But in total, it has been 11 days, 23 hours, so almost 12 days. And I've killed 554 machetes, zombies, and my preferred weapon is a machete. But I need more nails if I want to build a rain collector. I don't have any gas, so, but yeah, look at all the zombies. Kind of a lot. Yes, it is. It sure is. Electrical. I didn't even read the book, dude. What am I doing? I gotta read electrical. There is a mod where you can read and walk at the same time. I'm tempted to download it, but why don't I do this? I'm gonna shit here and read about electricity until I get bored. Or until I finish the book, and then I can start disassembling watches. Thank you, watch, for reminding me that I never turned off my alarm. Supposed to keep reading. Gotta go emergency with Athena at school. Oh my god, okay. Well, I hope that that goes okay. Let me know. Oh god. Oh god. I hope everything's okay. Oh god. Be safe. Yes, please. Jesus, Murph. Somebody touch her with a peanut, you know? Like, my mind is racing, you know? What did they do? Terrifying. Wait, I don't have a screwdriver. That's why. Grab one. Disassemble two-way radio. Okie dokie. I'll put electrician volume 1 away. And basically I guess I should probably try to grab this gas can. Looking for stuff, electrical stuff to disassemble. I got it down. It was one part that was registering as touching the ground. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of like those big ass rocks that you get in the planes. Couldn't think of the name of the thing. Yeah, planes. Where to get those rocks to pop, those big penis rocks, you have to like mine out everything. Do you have any electrical components? Just a belt. Okay. Keep being freaky, I guess. Hey, look, a lamp. Nothing more electrical. Morgan, Archer, and Warrior right outside my portal now. Trench. Well, no, I guess you were trying to finish the wall, so, you know. You could build the wall around and then just have a trench there where you kind of like jump over, you know, but then all the enemies would funnel right there because they don't really have a choice but to go right there. So, I've never really built those types of walls, but if it's extended up all the way, it shouldn't be an issue. You could just like climb up it yourself and then just, you know, jump out into the thing. But then how do you get back into your base safely? You know, like a series of things you jump onto that couldn't get dead ass just outside the door of the portal. Yep. It's the way she goes. Fucking way she goes. He's climbing through the window. Kept stepping on zombies in the wrong spot. I died. Rip. Well, you win some, you lose some, right, Doobie? It's the way she goes. Or even a magazine. No, it needs a magazine to operate. Like the MP5, it's like, oh man. Hey, I could use those vitamins. Two lamps. My cup runneth over. I just soloed a Morgan. Hell yeah, doobie. And I assumed that there were other things, you know. So it wasn't just, you know, that. It was that on top of other things, you know. The Morgan and the Archer and the Warrior, you know. All giving you shit. Can I disassemble that? Some crap. Sweating. I get it, dude. Like I'm literally like right next to the final boss. Like all I have to do is like just kind of get across this little lava thing and I'm there. Like I can fight him and I'm just terrified. It's like no thank you. Freaks me out, man. Just the thought of doing it, you know. And I've fought him before. I literally have like fought him with other people before. I've never fought him by myself. So, like, do I want to fight him by myself? Not really. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I heard a zombie climb through the window, doobie. Unless that was next door. Probably was the house next door, but my point still stands. It was still scary. Hey, I got it. Which means I can go out to this car. Ah, but I can't fucking get inside of it. I can get in it without a key. But that's technically not true, because what I can do is I can bust open one of these windows. Then get in the car. Switch seats to the driver. The trunk is locked. There is no key, but that's cool. I can hotwire it, motherfucker. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. All right, transportation acquired, doobie. Probably would be a good idea to take the generator to the gas station. Because I know there's a generator in this garage right here. There's also a zombie right here. Probably should kill him first. And I don't need another generator. What I need is nails. There's even a pickup truck that I could hotwire. I've already marked. I just thought as long as I'm in the neighborhood, you know, might as well grab it. Scrap metal and wire. Might as well take you. Broken fence. Propane torch is huge. And 5 boxes of nails. That's 500 nails. I don't need more saws. Get that shit out of here. Wrenches, rakes, shoes, propane torch. Empty gas can. Sick. Is it the window? Hi, Rob. How's it going? Yeah. How are you today? Long time no see, you know, that kind of thing. Been so long since I last saw you. I just unlocked the ability to hotwire cars, so, you know, everything's coming up Millhouse. Got a duffel bag, nothing in it, you know? There's a heavy dog laying on my chest. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. You know? We all need a dog laying on our chest in our lives. Okay, first aid 2, wrapping 1. I don't think I even have that, so I'll take that. Dead wrong. Like Biggie Smalls, dead wrong. Ask her who the man I say B-I-G that I bust in her E-Y-E, right, Doobie? Salmon, sausage. I think I'm alright. Sure. Biggie Smalls does say that in one of his songs. I want salmon. You want some salmon? Well, I left it in the refrigerator, so. Tough. Alrighty. Do I have anything in the trunk here? I can't remember. An empty gas can. Terrific. There should still be some gas in here. Yeah, there's still some, so I could take it if I wanted. I could take the car, but I'll just leave it because what do I need it for? Salmon and honey chili sauce is so good. I'll have to write that down. Tell my papa that we'll make it one day. One time, me and my dad made a planked salmon. I think that's what you call it, where it's like you make it on a plank of cedar. I'm trying to keep this car in good condition. Let's hope it stays that way. Stick. Wire. Over here I can put wires, scrap electronics, aluminium. Put the screwdrivers in here. Propane torches, I guess I'll keep back. Yeah. I'm excited to break those out. Although I don't know if I have a metalworking magazine or not. All. Do I not have any 308s? That is on. This takes 44s though. Cool. wood glue. Gonna go here. How's the game going? It's going pretty well. I got myself 2 propane torches, the ability to hotwire cars. I just unlocked that because I found a VHS tape of Car Zone. But when I first started the stream, things were not going well, as I basically got kicked out of my home. The helicopter came, I walked outside, zombies everywhere, so I hopped the fence, and then I basically searched all these houses over here, and then I walked this way, and I walked this way, and then I got to the fence right here, and I realized, why don't I just hop the fence again? So I did, and then I killed a bunch of zombies out here with a shotgun. It's very entertaining. Have to watch the VOD to find out, but I've killed 560 zombies in 13 days, so could be better, could be worse too, you know. I'd say so. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here though, because or soon, because I gotta get going. I did not end up visiting my brother like I thought I would, so I'm gonna end up visiting him today. Prepare omelet with a ham slice. That's really all I can put in there. No potato, no carrot. I recovered my home, so the question now is, what do I make the title of the stream, you know? Ham omelet. Oh, my omelet. Don't burn. Okay. The omelet has not been burned. Pasta in cooking pot. And then carrots. Potato. Oh, I can't put potato in pasta. I forgot. At least I could put beans in there. Let's see. Maybe kidney. I can put potato in an omelet. That's nice. Potato and ham omelet. Boom. Soup is cooking. Well, the pasta, not soup, but... Who can we raid on Twitch? That's probably gonna be it for me, guys. Anybody have any recommendations for a raid? I'm open to suggestions. No recommendations. All right. You enjoy the night too, Doobie. Have yourself a good one. You too, Rava. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. They're playing Elden Ring Night Rain, so we'll raid Stubby Tabby. And y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Don't you dare go hollow.